Hello, new patch, new event stuff, and new costume, new things. So I wanna check out the costume gacha.
Today I'm a race car driver and a villain.
Or is it just similar to something else? I feel like I've seen it before. Maybe I haven't. Alas, we do have a free one. Wow, only blue, who would have thought? Me, I would have thought.
Come and make a fortune.
Wow, we got stuff. One free stuff ain't bad though, I'll take it. And I also had like these. Give me something cool. Is that another background? And then one of these. No, that's evil game. That's evil. Well, we have one of these too, so goddamn double evil. So I thought I'd check out the new event. Maybe it's good. I have no idea what it's supposed to be about, if it's even supposed to be good. Who knows? But I thought, you know what? Instead of stressing myself for having to record on and off for a full day, I might as well, you know, start checking it out now. We're bringing you breaking news of historic events unlike anything in ARK's history. The counters have successfully reclaimed part of the surface. Ooh, really? Oh, something ARK citizens have dreamed of for years. Damn. Man, I can't wait to get caught up with the story. That's so cool. Since the ARK was founded, has any commander ever achieved something like this? And on your screen now is Reclaimed Site 01, a forward base established by the central government. It looks so cozy. Oh my. They actually reclaimed part of the surface? This is like the new character you can pull for now. Very cute. Love the outfit. I love I know it's just like a snow crane, and it's probably supposed to be like bird-like, but it just reminds me of like some rabbit ears. And I love the little glowy thing. I really do like her design. She looks really sweet. I don't know if this is probably a character that has been introduced before. I don't really know, but I do like her look at least. That's wonderful. Truly wonderful. Goodness, which sweet child did something so amazing? The central government has officially designated the newly reclaimed surface area as Reclaimed Site 01 and has highly commended the commander responsible for the operation. The TV screen shows the counters and their commander. Ooh, that's us! That's us! With Bunny's name and face displayed for all to see. The counters and... Bunny? That name sounds familiar. The woman stares intently at the TV screen. Just as I thought. I can tell just by looking at you. My, you have grown up so well. To think you have come this far, how wonderful! Oh my god, should I know who this is? If that child has grown this much, then quite a lot of time must have passed. Time. Yeah, time. Her eyes fall on the stack of old documents at the center of the desk. I see. So it's finally time. I didn't realize so much time had passed. It looks like I finally get to go outside again. It's been a while. I wonder how much the ARK has changed over that time. I'm really looking forward to it. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Pretty ARK. Good world. So this seems like to be like a smaller event, I suppose. Sorry, I just want to listen to the song a little bit. That sounds really nice. Yeah, standard stuff. I would definitely want to get this. What does this look like? It's cute, but I do like the one I have now better. So I don't know if I'm going to like stress with getting that, but in any case, I definitely want to get film. Would need to get the wishes, and you know, this red thing is probably good to get. And you know, hopefully I can get some other... This time I actually have time to, like, if I can't record, I can still at least, you know, farm for these things without progressing the story. This has 12 instead of 15. And it also just have a hard one, so yeah, it seems like to be a way smaller event, but it's still probably may have a nice story too. Only one way to figure that out. One day I'm told there's an issue with my mission report. So I spend the entire night revising it, and by the time I finally step outside, it's morning. Oh. This, I don't think I've seen this before. Is this like the outpost or inside the Ark? Are we inside the Ark again? Man, I need to lay down. I flop onto the bench right in front of me. Even if I head back now, someone will just come look for me anyway. Might as well stay here a little longer. I look up at the sky. Sunlight pours down from the dome of eternity. Soft and warm. Okay, so I guess this is inside the Ark. I guess Dome of Eternity is what, like, shows the thing? The fake sky? I don't know. Purely, I guess. Nice weather. Maybe I'll take a quick nap. I close my eyes. Am I falling asleep out here? The sun's nice, but there's still a breeze. You'll catch a cold at this rate. Who's that? Alright, let's have you stand up for a moment, okay? So sleepy. Hey now, you shouldn't go falling asleep in a place like this. You might get hurt. Save that for when you're home, okay? There, there. Open those eyes nice and wide and let's have a good stretch. Too bright. It's too bright. I winch and shut my eyes again. Is it too bright for you? For a second, it feels like the light above me disappears. Nice and shady. Huh, do you like it? What should I do with you? You look exhausted. But you'll catch a cold if I leave you like this. Something soft brushes over my eyes, like cloth. Well, it can't be helped. I'll go get you a blanket, so just wait here for a little, okay? It's fine. I hear someone walking away. I want to see who it is, but the drowsiness hits me hard and I drift off. Damn. How long has it been? I don't know, but I just want to sleep a little longer. But it's cold. Even so, I just want to sleep a little longer. Wah! Oh. A siren like a whale jolts me awake. What the? Rustle, rustle. I sit up and something falls from my head. Looking down, I see a white handkerchief with a crane embroidered on it. A handkerchief? Oh, I'm not going. I turn towards the sound to find a crowd gathered around someone. I'm not going, I don't wanna. But please calm down, okay? Miranda? Wow. I'm not going, I don't wanna go, I don't wanna. Wow. But please calm down. If you keep crying like that, you will make yourself sick. No. Wow. My friend's gone. I can't go without him. I don't wanna go. Your friend's missing too? What do we do? Then I gotta find your friend too. Miranda? Huh? Commander? What's going on? I found a lost child and was supposed to escort her to her parents at the station. But she says she can't leave because her friend is missing. She's been crying non-stop and I'm worried she might get dehydrated. I think you gotta cry quite a lot to get like proper dehydrated. I think you could. I'm not sure how to find your friend here, so I'm a bit stuck. I see. It's okay if you can't find him. Miss Snow said she'd find my friend. Miss Snow? Yeah. Miss Snow promised she'd find my friend. So I have to wait here. Is that so? You don't even know where my friend is. Sniff, sniff. I'm sorry, but when's Miss Snow getting here? I don't know. Oh, I see. How long has it been since she went looking for your friend? I don't know. I ate all my ice cream and waited, but she didn't come. I mean, she might just have forgotten. No! She said you were supposed to keep your promises. And she said she'd keep hers. So, you know what? Fair play. And you should. Always keep your promises. Or you know, communicate if you can't. Hold on. Don't tell me Miss Snow got lost too. Oh no. You really think so? There's been loads of lost kids lately. Oh, then what do we do? If Miss Snow got lost too, did I get her in trouble? I'll go look for her right away. Commander, please look after this little girl. Miranda, calm down. Huh? I'll go look for her, Miranda. You stay here and watch the girl. You're going to go look for her, Commander? Maybe I should. Shouldn't you let Polly know you're running late first? That's right. Polly told me to call her if anything happened. I almost forgot. Alright, I'll be right back. So be a good girl and listen to the nice officer, okay? Are you going to look for Miss Snow? Yeah, I am. I'll go find Miss Snow and come right back. So promise me you'll stay here with the officer and don't cry, okay? Okay, I promise. Alright. I'll go look for her. Oh my, is there someone else we need to find? I turn around and there she is, a woman in white with hair to match. And then I'll go take care of it right away. Could you tell me what they look like? Are you Miss Snow by any chance? Miss Snow! Ah, so that's what you've been calling me, sweetie? That's right. I'm Snow Crane, the Miss Snow this little one mentioned. Oh. Abrupt end. I'm sorry. You've been waiting for a while, haven't you? So, ta-da! Snow Crane holds out a brown teddy bear with a pink ribbon on. Oh my god, okay. I was like scared she had another child that had gone missing. Oh, well, I guess if you found teddy bear. A teddy bear with a pink ribbon to the little girl. I bought a cuddly little friend with me. Oh no, she bought it. No, wait. No. Oh god, I can't read. I brought a cuddly little friend with me. Teddy! Okay, yeah, that was her friend. Because I was like, did she buy her a new teddy? Wouldn't that defeat the purpose of finding a friend? But she found a friend. I can't read. She takes the teddy bear, cradling it in her arms. Wait, don't tell me your friend is... a teddy bear? Yep. I mean, if you guys had asked, she would probably have like prefaced that. So it's a stuffed toy. But you said he's your friend. Teddy is my friend. I see. Good thing we didn't report her missing. That would have been a mess. Now then, who else do we still need to find? We were just about to go look for you, Miss Snow. Oh my, really? Yeah, we were starting to think you got lost or something. I see. I'm sorry, dear. It's been a while since I've been up in the Ark, so I got a little lost along the way. I hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. It's been a while? Well then, since it looks like her friend's been found, safe and sound, we'll be heading off now. Thank you for your cooperation, Commander. Anytime, I'll leave the rest to you, Miranda. Bye-bye, Miss Snow. Bye-bye, Mister. You take care now, little one. Miranda and the little girl leaves together. Oh my, I didn't think it would take me this long to find your toy. Thank you for comforting the little one. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm not great with kids, so thanks for stepping in. You're really good with them. I like children. They're so pure. Oh my god, is she kidnapping the kids? Like, just not doing anything shady. She just like keep them and, you know, nurse them and take care of them type of thing. That or she helps us find the missing kids or solve the missing kids case. That would have been a bit more nice. And I like kind people like you too. The kind who helps others of genuine kindness. I wouldn't go as far as call myself a good person. Now then, Snow Crane stares straight at me. Why are you staring at me like that? I'm glad you're awake now. I was going to bring you a blanket, but it's been a while since I've been up here. The Yark's changed quite a bit, hasn't it? I ran into a little trouble and couldn't get one. I'm sorry, you must have been cold. Wait, is this yours? I hold up the handkerchief with the crane embroidered on it. Oh my, it is! Thank you for bringing it back to me. That was very kind of you, friend. I could never throw this away. Thanks for covering me earlier. The sun was really bright. Oh, it's nothing, really. Snow Crane reaches out and takes the handkerchief. You probably heard earlier, but I'm Snow Crane. And your name's Bunity, right? You know me? Oh, absolutely. I see you on TV all the time. The hero who reclaimed part of the surface. Reclamation Site 01. Isn't that right? Oh, so that's what's on TV. Of course. It's only natural people will want to praise you. You did something everyone's dreamed of for so long, and no one else ever managed. So, when you think about it... Snow Crane just stares intently at me. What's wrong? It might be a little tricky otherwise. So could you lower your head just a bit for me? Lower my head? Yeah, just a tiny bit will do. I do as Snow Crane says and lower my head. That's it. Good. Is she patting my head? Snow Crane lifts a hand and starts gently patting my head. Let's go, head pats. Also, just, you know, gotta enjoy it a little bit. Also, look at the duck. The duck is... is the duck like blushing and just looking away? I'm not looking. I'll give you space. That's really cute though. I like that. I like a lot of the what do you call it? Like a bit more customized stuff they do every now and again. It's really nice. Reclaiming even parts of the surface is such an incredible thing. And you did something so kind that no one else could. You're amazing. I'm so proud of you. You did really, really well. Thank you. That's enough praise for now. Snow Crane lets her hand fall. Oh my god. Again, my friend Lupin, he would fall headfirst for this stuff. Oh my god. Like, that's the type of thing, like, we do for each other. Like, we do, like, the little emoticon for... We live not in the same country, so we do a little emoticon for head pants and... You've been such a good boy. Oh, you're doing so great. I'm so proud of you. Keep praising each other. That's... You know what? If you have a hard time, find a good friend and, you know, just praise stuff. Just praise each other for the little things. It's actually very helpful mentally. Thank you for humoring me and lowering your head. I've been waiting to do this ever since I saw you on the news. And now I finally get to. Oh, right. Oh my, I'm so sorry. That must have taken you by surprise. I didn't make you uncomfortable, did I? Not at all. No, not really. It just made me feel like a kid again. I'm sorry. No, that's not a negative. That's not a negative. I was just so surprised to see how much you have grown. It made me so proud. I couldn't help but pat your head. It's a little embarrassing is all. I'm a grown man after all. I keep forgetting that, like, social norms here. A little bit... I guess if a random person came patting you on the head, calling you, like, saying, oh, you're so good, I'm so proud of you, might feel a little strange. But I don't feel like a grown man should still be able to enjoy and proud of you and a good head pat. You know? So, if it was me, I would be like, very nice, I very much appreciate it. Wait! Something about that didn't sound right. No need to be embarrassed. Even grown-ups deserves a lot of praise when they're done a good job. Dude, this girl gets me. We're like on the same wavelength. Hang on. What did you just say? Huh? I just meant even grown-ups deserve a little praise too. Did that come out strange? No. That's not quite it, the fact that we have grown up. Oh dear, now's not the time for that. Do you know what time it is? I pull up my phone and check the time. It's 11:20 a.m. Oh dear. I might be late if I don't hurry. I should get going now. It was really lovely meeting you today, friend. Oh, okay. Snow Crane rushes off towards the park entrance. Then halts abruptly and looks around for a while. And now she's heading this way again. Excuse me, friend. I'm really sorry to bother you. Do you happen to know where the train station is? I can't seem to find a map anywhere. A map? I guess people don't really use maps anymore these days. I mean, she has like an iPad. Couldn't she just like whip up a map of the Ark there? Or like, don't they have like Ark maps? Or something? Or Missilis maps? You know? Maybe. It would be nice. You all know your way around so well. That's so clever of you. Why don't you just check the map on your phone? Yeah, or the big fucking pad you have there. Oh my god, I just realized he has like a tablet and a pen. Oh my god, this character is so me. I love it. Oh, phones have maps now? Bro has a tablet. What do you mean? I know he does probably not have that, but still. Snow Crane fishes her phone out of her pocket. Oh, something this tiny? How does that even work? I'll take you there. Yeah, might be a good idea. Oh my, so this is the station. If I'd come by myself, I might have wandered around forever. Oh goodness, the roads have gotten so complicated, haven't they? Well, that's how I feel. I have to go into the town, like the big city. You're really good at finding your way, aren't you? How impressive! Thank you for bringing me here, friend. You're welcome. The thing is, Snow Crane looks up at the departure board, eyes moving over the train schedules. There's so many trains running. Which one should I take to get there? Where are you heading? I think it's somewhere along the Royal Road. The place is called Under Grace, I think. Do you happen to have the address? Oh, of course. I sure I wrote it down somewhere. Let me check. Snow Crane pulls out a small notebook. Ah, there it is. Here you go. Can I take a look? Inside the notebook are 3 addresses. Snow Crane points to the first one. Looks like you're headed to the department store on Royal Road. Just catch the train to Royal Road from platform 1. Hey. Oh ma, you really do know everything, don't you? Anyone could figure that out. What a smart boy. Snow Crane gently pats my back. You're treating me like a kid again. That deserves some praise, you know. Thank you so much for helping me. I'll see you again soon, okay? Snow Crane walks briskly forward. Should I really just let Snow Crane go? Without asking anything? I mean... Oh yeah, the number would have been cool. But, like, she clearly was in a rush. Why keep her, you know? I should at least ask her a number. I look towards where Crane went. Once again, Snow Crane looks around. Then starts walking back towards me. Oh dear, this isn't good. What is it this time? I can't seem to find where to buy a ticket. Huh? I need one, but I'm not sure where to go. Would you happen to know, friend? This is AZX. It's free to use in the... Oh! The AZX is free to use in the air. Look at that. Free... Oh my god, free train. You lucky bastards. It's part of the social welfare program. Oh my, really? I had no idea they offered benefits like that. The Ark's come such a long way, hasn't it? So I just need to go on the platform and get on? Yeah, that's right. You're okay going on your own? I'm not completely sure, but I ask around as I go. I'm sure I'll manage. Sounds good. I'll take you there. Really? But you're usually so busy. I'm free today, so it's fine. But if I can't go with you, at least let me walk you part of the way. Not at all. It's perfectly fine if you come with me. I'm just meeting someone to pass along a letter, that's all. I'm sure they won't mind you being there either. They're all kind of people. Huh? They are all kind... Oh, my bad. They're all kind of people. They're all kind people. I just feel a little bad because you've done so much for me. You even walked me all the way here. And when you see someone who is lost, it's only natural to... Friend? Nothing in this world is ever only natural. In the end, it all comes down to the choices we make. Very true. Alright, how about this? When I'm done with everything for today, I'll grant you one wish in return for your help. As long as it's within my power. A wish? That's alright. It doesn't have to be today. I'll take care of the agreement. I don't think that's necessary. Oh my, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come across as so strongly. Managing agreements is just part of what I do. Oh, so you manage agreements. Then, shall we make it a promise instead? We'll still need to keep it, just like an agreement, but it won't feel quite so heavy. Okay. If I hadn't heard that, I probably would have just turned it down. I was just so surprised to see how much you've grown. Yeah, see? See? That's what I thought he like double, or took a double take on, like, wait, you have grown up, you have seen me as a child type of thing? I couldn't help but pat your head. She said she was surprised at how much I had grown. That means she knows about my past. Oh, wait. Yeah, didn't they mention, was it in the 2x2 thing that they like briefly mentioned something about like the commander not remembering their past? Would that mean that happened at some point that I haven't come to yet? Or has it always been like that? That they have like no recollection of their childhood? If that's the case, I'll have to ask her. She might know about the parts of my childhood I can't remember. And the project I'm tied to. Oh, what? We're tied to a project? What? I feel like, again, I love doing these events, but goddamn, I need to like catch up on the main story so things make a little bit more sense. But it's really nice though. It makes me really intrigued. Is something bothering you? Does even making a promise feel like too much right now? She's so considerate. No, let's make a promise. I've got something I want to ask you too. Oh my, is that so? That works out nicely. Then, let's make a promise. When this is over, I'll grant you one wish, friend. Okay, I guess a wish to tell us about our past. Okay, I'll hold you to that. So, this is a department store. How beautiful! Snowcrane keeps glancing around. Oh my, what a big space! And it's all shops. How nice! Oh goodness, look at all those clothes. They have put them out for everyone to see. Oh friend, come take a look. They're selling flowers. I wonder if they're real. Dude, I'm so curious to see what the arc looked like during her time. Like, whatever time she lived in. That sounds kind of depressing. I mean, it makes sense because you would have to make the arc and like everything went to shit, then thing will slowly have to get better. But like, I would be very curious to like see concepts or picture of what like the developers had like the old arc to look like, or maybe they exist, but alas. Hey, relax. Forgive me. I don't like the fact that we're asking her to relax. Like, let her be excited and amazed about the stuff. That's just nice to see. Forgive me. I got a bit carried away. Is this your first time in the department store? Yeah, when I first came to the Ark, I don't remember seeing buildings like these. First came to the Ark. As like a person or Nikke, you think? Most of the larger ones were connected to the central government. Oh. Perhaps that's not quite fair of me to say. Back then, I was always traveling for agreements. so I never really had the chance to look around. That might be why I simply never noticed them. Oh, but does he talk about like contracts and but like agreement like contract? I assume it's contracts, but it sounds so weird calling them agreements. And when I first arrived, the war was still ongoing, so everything felt very different from how it does now. Wait, the war? Is there no war anymore? I'm very confused. Or was it a different war? So I think that's why I find it all rather fascinating. Snowcrane watches people spill out of the store, their moods written plain on their faces. Some look pleased with their purchases, while others mutter and under their breath. Clearly, why would you be dissatisfied with your purchase? Why did you even purchase it if you're dissatisfied? My, it's changed so much. Just watching them makes me all happy. What's the name of the place you were going to again? Oh, it's called the Undergrace, I think. It's a cafe. Just a sec. I tried searching for it online. Found it. Looks like it's on B1. Let's head down. Oh my, you found it already? How reassuring. I'll trust you and follow your lead. Okay, yeah, this lady... I guess if this lady had been crazy kidnapping children, which was a very rash thing of me to think of, by the way, but she would have to be like, have like one screw loose, because she clearly wouldn't like hurt anyone, but it would be like, I'll protect him here all on my own type of thing, but that's not a rational thing. I think this is it. You're right, it's Undergrace. You really are good at finding your way around. That's impressive. Thanks for the compliment. But you sure it's okay if I go with you? I can't just wait outside. No, I can't just wait outside. Huh? It's fine, really. I told you earlier, didn't I? I'm just here to deliver a letter. The people receiving it won't mind at all. And the signatories, I don't know what that means. And the signatories said there's no need to keep it a secret. So there's nothing to worry about. A signatory? So you're doing this because of an agreement? Yes, that's right. I'm just fulfilling a request from an agreement made a long time ago. I'm a little worried you might get bored with... I'm a little worried you might get bored while I deliver the letter. Will you be alright? I'll be fine. Looks like everything's alright now. Let's head inside, shall we? Sure. Jingle. We step into the cafe. The warm scent of coffee fills the air. Oh, the coffee smells lovely. Yeah, it really does. Thank you for the compliment. Hearing that from my young folks really brightens my day. The menu is right over here, so take your time and have a look before ordering. Huh? Snowcrane stares intently at the woman. Can I help you? Are you Sarah, by any chance? Pardon? Yeah, that's me, but who are you? I believe this is the first time we met in person. My name is Snowcrane. Miss Snowcrane? Yeah, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you, my friend. I have come to deliver a letter on behalf of you-know-who, as per our agreement. Oh, Voldemort? This you? With a soft clink, Sarah sets 2 cups of coffee on the table. Oh wow, thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it. Don't mention it. Since you're with Miss Snowcrane, it's only natural that I take care of you. Sarah slides in and sits down across the table. We have only ever communicated through letters, so this is our first time meeting in person. I hope I didn't surprise you too much by dropping in so suddenly. Oh, don't worry about it. I had a feeling it was about time, so if anything, I was just surprised that it was actually right. Speaking of surprises, though, shouldn't you be more surprised at how young I look? Oh my, yes! We have been exchanging letters for decades. I never imagined you would look so young. I started using Evergreen earlier than most of my friends and have kept it up since... Oh, wait, what? I've started using Evergreen? I started using Evergreen earlier than most of my friends and I kept it up ever since. What is evergreen? Okay, I don't want to go too much into it because I'm scared to get a spoiler, but just based on like the quick AI overview, it's supposed to be an government improved anti-aging injections that stops aging and prolongs the life. That was initially a luxury for sovereigns after the first invasion. It became accessible to ordinary Ark citizens as logistics stabilized. I don't really mean what stabilizing logistics mean, but alas, it allows humans to survive for over 100 years with minimal aging. So that's interesting. It's like a, yeah. Okay, cool. For several decades? Oh dear, I'm sorry. I started talking before making proper introductions. This is Sarah. She's affiliated with a foundation run by one of my signatories? A foundation? Yeah. I was only a child when everyone migrated to the Ark, and I came alone without my parents. Oh, so she's like been in the... Wait. I was only a child when everyone migrated to the Ark? Okay, so she's kind of been... Again, I don't know. I think I read a note that the Ark was originally just open for like very rich people or something, if I can't remember right. Now, if I can't remember wrong, right? Wrong, yeah. And then I think it was a note I saw. So I guess it started out that, and eventually they brought in more people, or like... I don't really know. I can't remember wrong. It might not be that, but... So I guess she has been there a long fucking while. Because, then again though, I don't remember how long the, I don't remember how many years ago the infiltration by the Rapture started, but... If this Sarah is now... was a child when she arrived, and she sound, based on how she says it, sound pretty early in the cycle, and is supposed to be an old woman, based on their like, oh yeah, you're surprised how long I look, la la la. So yeah, I guess she's been here since the start. I do like her little cafe. I do like the splash art they have in the background. They're so nice. I was only a child when everyone migrated to the Ark, and I came alone, without my parents. The Foundation supported me until I became an adult. In return, I entered into an agreement with Miss Snowcrane here, who oversees the Foundation on behalf of another, to write to her each year about the changes in the Ark. Oh. I wonder, like, why did she get, like put away in a box? Why couldn't she just, like, be up and about with everyone else? You've been around since the Ark migration? That mean you must be... It's not very nice to ask a lady for her age. You and I want to know the age, because then I would know approximately how long it has been, but alas. I never understood that, though. Why not ask people's age? But alas, it's not my call. Hey, it's not very nice to ask a lady for her age. So let's keep our guesses to ourselves, okay? Oh, right. Though we wouldn't base that guess on the appearance. We would do a... Which I think is the thing. Like, you're not supposed to guess, because what if you say her older and it takes it as like a negative thing? But in this case, she looks really young. So her age would be like, whoa, damn, you're that old? Man, you look good. You know, that would have been positive, right? Oh, right. Anyway, that's why you asked if she was surprised by how young you look. Exactly. We never actually met in person, just exchanged letters. But I suppose that ends today. Yes. Now the contract has ended. I wanted to see you in person and deliver this letter that was left for you. Snowcrane hands Sarah the letter. I see. So this is a letter from them. Sarah gingerly accepts the letter. Gingerly. Isn't ginger like a head thing? A hair? I don't know. There's so many words here. Like, I thought I had like a pretty good grasp on English, and then like it keeps eating words that, yeah, I have no clue what it means. If you don't mind, may I read it first? Why, of course. Sarah lifts her trembling hands carefully, opening the letter. Oh. Then she buries her face in her hands and begins to cry. Oh no, did someone die? I reach for a tissue to hand her, but Snow Crane gently strokes my back and shakes her head. Sip. She starts drinking her coffee without a word. I really wanted to meet you. Just once. But in the end, I never got to. I sip my coffee in silence, listening to Sarah cry. Her sobs are full of longing, gratitude, and sorrow. Aww. I think that's really nice. I hate, you sometimes you see on TV people start crying and people just leave. I can't stand that. And, just being there, sitting in this person's presence while they're going through a hard time, like they're expressing their emotions, they can cry, but, some people can find it a bit hard showing emotions if people are interacting with you. So they're just sitting there, and if Sarah needs it, she can like reach out for help or for like a a little comfort. So just them sitting there, like I don't think people realize having someone in your presence, over the phone, beside you, anything, when you cry and are sad, is actually very helpful. Just the silence, just knowing someone is there is just really nice. I think that is really sweet. I like that. I like that a lot. A little while later. Thank you both for waiting. Goodness, I can't remember the last time I cried like this. To think it makes such a scene at my age, and in front of someone younger too. I'm sorry. No, not at all. There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's only natural to cry when you're hurting. Thank you, Miss Snow Crane. Fuck, I want this character so bad now. I resonate so well with her. Like, I like to pick the character. I don't know if I mentioned it, I might have mentioned it before. But I really do like to pick the characters that either, like, reminds me of me. Because, like, this could have been me. Just, pretty and sexy. But even also, like, even if... or if they reminds me of, like, my friend or my partner. That's the Nikes I like to keep. Because I'm like, oh, well, look, now we're in the team and fighting together. And, like self-inserting and... friend inserting, partner inserting. I think that's really fun. I find a lot of enjoyment out of that. Thank you, Miss Snow Crane, for waiting so patiently and for bringing me this letter. I suppose I won't be writing those yearly letters anymore. It's going to feel a little lonelier now. No, I should be the one thanking you. When I think about those yearly letters no longer coming, it does feel a little lonely, doesn't it? You worked so hard all this time. Likewise, Miss Snow Crane. Now then, I'll proceed with closing out the agreement. Sarah, as agreed, I have one final question. In your opinion, do you feel the Ark has become a better place than it was before? Would you like me to be honest? Yes, that's what he asked of me. No. The methods have changed, but things haven't improved in the slightest. Oh no. Really? Oh no, wait, what? I want to know more. Why hasn't it been better? What's bad? Of course, people's lives are far better than they used to be. I mean, even someone like me, a former war orphan, can run a cafe on Royal Road. And thanks to Evergreen, I have been able to keep this youthful appearance. But people's hearts are still sick. Oh yeah. No, that makes sense, yeah. War, and I mean, they've been living in a horrible time though. So, yeah, no, I get that. Not everyone is kind. Someone do get broken or... is it got cynical? Like they get like... me, and me. When the best way to keep a community alive and thriving is actually caring about one another. If anything, they have just grown worse in a different way. They've grown so used to peace in the Ark that they forget the war is still raging on the surface. Oh. Okay, no, I don't see the problem anymore. I mean, it's good to forget the war every now and again, I suppose, but like, it's also good to have backup plans and be ready if something happens, if the war is still like actively going on. Forgotten who made the peace possible in the first place. And now we have a ridiculous term like Nikephobe. Nikephobe? Oh. Like, phobic against the Nikkei? Why is that ridiculous though? Am I just not understanding? Because if you're being a little bitch against the Nikkeis, I guess it's good to have a term for it. Yeah, thanks to pretty Tetraline, those well-known squad... Wait, what? Yes, thanks to pretty Tetraline and those well-known squads, Nikkei's rights have improved beyond recognition since the Second Surface Reclamation War. Well, that's good though. That has to be good. Because the Nikkei was, like, treated like trash. Like, they were literally treated like objects. Like, no longer human. Which is also, the Nikkei would be the ones who deserved all the praise because they gave basically up their lives and their, not free will per se, but also free will in a way. I don't know how to explain it well, but they gave up their life to fight a war, and so many of them have died throughout the years. Knowing that their lives will be cut short, that all they will do is fight, they still do it. And they get treated so horribly still. God damn. And yet, whenever something happens in the Ark, people are still quick to pin the blame on the Nikkeis. Peace has become a given, and with that they've grown complacent, ungrateful. Oh. Okay, now I see what the lady is saying. And also, it seemed like the lady was on the Nikkei side. That was a bit unsure for me to begin with, but yeah, I think she's like complaining about the people being nasty to the Nikkeis. Just like so many who once belonged to our foundation. Never satisfied with the support you're given, foolish enough to try to take the foundation's money, only to end up facing your judgment. Face your judgment? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry for... Sorry. I'm sorry for being so negative at our last meeting. But I really don't think the society has improved at all. That's just how I see it. I mean, I feel like that's a bit unfair. I feel like that's a very, like, black and white way of thinking. Definitely things can be improved. You, like, ungrateful people who just, like, take everything for granted is very bad. But it also seems to have come a lot of good things out of it. So I think you have to, like... She seems ungrateful in that sense. She is like the others. She's just ungrateful too in a different way. But she has to acknowledge and be happy about the things that have changed and can still be critical about the things that are bad. So, you know, saying it like all still is just bad is just, I don't know, very black and white. And she is basically no better than the people she complains about. Thank you. I have listened carefully to everything you shared. And I appreciate you seeing this through to the very end. I hope your days ahead are filled with peace. Thank you for everything, Miss Snow Crane. She could have still just sent Snow Crane letters. Like, they don't have to stop. They could still just, you know, hey, how's it going? It'll be good. This has happened lately. I don't know. Okay, but the story so far, really fucking intriguing. I am gonna, like, try and do a little recording daily, so I don't have to use my gems this time. I used a lot of gems just to, like, finish the story last time, so... But story here so far, I'm digging it. When I first saw, like, this, I was like, I mean, what can be so interesting about this? But that's what you get for judging a book by its cover. So I'm very, very excited to continue in the morning. I didn't have the ability to record for a few days, so I can, you know, fully remember where we ended off, and in the meanwhile I did like finish off the event, so I like got to use the 5 daily thingies to get the thing to buy stuff. Goddamn, I hope you understand what I'm talking about. In any case, we're gonna continue where we left off, which I believe is we did first letter A. I believe we're gonna do either first letter B or second letter. We leave the cafe and head to the hospital in the downtown area to meet the person the second letter is meant for. Thanks to you, I made it to the hospital without getting lost. I'm really glad you're with me. So the second letter is for a patient, right? Yes, I heard Oliver's been in the hospital for about a year now. Ah, I see. Now, friend. Yeah? You have been acting a little off since earlier. Something bothering you? You can't even look me in the eye. You weren't like this at all at the start, were you? From what I heard earlier, I think I have a rough idea of how old you might be. So now I'm not sure if I should be speaking this casually. Oh my goodness! Is that what's been bothering you? Oh, you're adorable. I mean, how could it not? Someone from back when the Ark was sealed is calling you Miss. It's just a nickname some friends from the Foundation came up with. I don't really pay attention to things like age. So please, just treat me like you always have. Honestly, I'd be happier if you didn't worry about things like that. Got it. I'll try to keep things more casual. Emergency patient coming through! Clear the way! I quickly step back. The sharp rattle of wheels cuts through the air. A gurney bursts in, pushed by emergency personnel. And Nika lies on it, her arms and legs missing. 2 mass-produced Nika follow close behind. Stay with us! So... You can't die! Not like this! Looks like there's been an accident. I suppose so. Snowcrane slowly looks around the hospital. A patient in a hospital gown sits with a downcast expression. A companion beside them quietly holding their hand. Nearby, someone waits their turn. Fear written painfully across their face. Another sit hunched over, their face twisted in pain. All around, people sit with worry heavy on their faces. Are you alright? Of course. I have seen things like this many times before, but ever since Evergreen was developed, people have been living far longer than anyone ever expected. And medicine has advanced just as much. And yet, humans, and Nikke's too, they still fall ill without warning, they still get caught in accidents, they still grieve and suffer. Even after all this time, that hasn't changed. That makes me a little sad. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's true, that is quite sad. At least, I mean, far more people are getting better chances at life, I'd assume. Way more people can actually live their lives. Even though these bad things still happen, they probably happen far less. Except with probably like accidents, but bad health could probably be better managed and people can be more often in less pain, so sure, things are still the same, but it's also better, I would assume. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make things so serious. We submitted a visitation request a while ago, but it looks like it's taking a little longer than expected. You're right, I'll go check. Who's here to see Miss Oliver? Yes, that's us. Please, come this way. The nurse leads us into a hospital room. And there... Beep, 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 beep. An elderly man lies there, kept alive by a web of machines and tubes. It's nice to meet you, Oliver. I'm Snowcrane. Welcome, Miss Snow Crane. I've been waiting. I'm sorry. I wish I could have received you in better health. Oh, not at all. This is more than enough. Thank you for waiting. You're here to tell me it's ended, aren't you? That's right. The contract has ended, so I wanted to see you in person and deliver this letter from you-know-who. Snowcrane hands Oliver the letter. A letter? Oliver slowly lifts the arm with the ivy still in it and carefully takes the letter. He opens it and reads it in silence. Not long after, he folds the letter with care and sets it on the blanket. I see. So, they won't be coming after all. Yes. And you still can't tell us why? That's right. I see. What a pity. Now then, I'll proceed with closing out the agreement. Oliver, as agreed, I have one final question. In your opinion, do you feel the Ark has become a better place than it was before? A better place? Yes, I think it has. There was a time when I thought the Ark was flawed, an unjust place. But as I grew older and fell ill, I suppose I started to see things differently. I lost my entire family to the ruptures on the surface, but I was able to build a new one and keep going. The reason I've been able to live such a long life is because of the people in the Ark, the Foundation included. Even now, as I lie here sick, it's no different. Thanks to the help of so many and the devotion of my children, I was able to see you, Miss Snow Crane, and bring this agreement to a close. So, in a place where so many good people live, I believe it has become a better world than it once was. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. I know it couldn't have been easy, so I really appreciate you taking the time to tell me. No, it's just something I had to do. I'm just glad I could see the agreement through before things got worse. Now, I think I can go without any regrets. Thank you for all your hard work, Oliver. Miss Snow Crane, could I ask one last favor? Why, of course. If, by any chance, you meet them, please tell them I'm grateful for them letting me live as a human. What? What? Please tell them I'm grateful for them to let me live. What does that even mean? Are they not a human? But what? Maybe I'm overthinking this wildly. It was just, you were grateful for believe as a human? Were there other options? I don't know. Anyways. Could you deliver that message for me? Yes, I'll be sure to pass it along. Damn. I also love the song here. A beautiful song. Such a beautiful song. Anyways, for a beautiful ending, let's go. So, where to next? Let's see. Our next stop is... Snow Crane opens her notebook. Suddenly, my stomach growls loudly. Oh. What's that sound? Was that you, friend? Hey, you don't look so surprised. It's kind of embarrassing. Oh dear, I didn't even notice. It's already past lunchtime. How could I let a growing boy go hungry like this? I'm really the worst. But I'm not a kid anymore. This simply won't do. Let's go have lunch right now. Hey, no need to rush, just take it easy. We can grab something quick on the way. Oh, snacking instead of a real meal? That's not good for you, friend. You need to eat proper meals to stay healthy. Snowcrane grabs my hand and pulls me along. Come on, let's go get something to eat together right now. Fine, let's go. Great, off we go. Huh? Why are you just standing there? Huh? I thought you'd already have somewhere in mind. I don't. Oh, I see. Right, you might not know the tasty spot around here. Just hang on a sec, okay? I'll ask a few people what the most popular places are. I saw on the TV if you ask about 10 people. What? I saw on TV if you ask about 10 people and check their answers, you can usually find a really nice spot. Sheesh, I would not have the patience to go around and ask 10 people. I grab Snowcrane just as she's about to dart forward. No, it's fine. I'll take you somewhere. Yeah. Yep. Everybody, it's time for Cosmo Taste! Welcome to Cosmo Burger! Please, place your order at the kiosk. The kiosk? Oh wow, friend. It seems the staff are calling themselves kiosks these days. How curious! Huh? That man said we should place our order at the kiosk. Usually, we'd say you place your order with the staff. But I guess they call themselves kiosks here. No, that's not it. I'll lead Snowcrane up to the kiosk. This is a kiosk. It's a machine you can use to place order on your own. Oh, so you order with this? How do you pay then? You pay with the same time you order. Oh my goodness, you can do that? Fascinating. I think I understand. It's kind of a vending machine, huh? Yeah, I suppose, in a way. Now that I think of it, you can place an order without speaking to anyone at all. That must make it much easier for introverts. I suppose it does. How lovely. Crunch. Wow, this is so good. Snowcrane turns towards the young man enjoying his meal. That's a new burger, right? Yeah, wanna bite? Everyone's really enjoying their food. A hamburger, It's my first time seeing one, but it looks quite tasty. What? You never had a burger? No, I haven't. Back when I was on the ground, our meals were pretty limited. Not that the food they gave us was all bad, mind you. We just didn't really get things like this. Oh, were you locked up or something? Oh, nothing like that. I suppose you could say I was there partly out of duty and partly because I chose to be. Okay, makes sense. I happen to know quite a few agreements that are best left unspoken. Oh yeah, I remember you said your job was to oversee agreements. I guess that means you handle other contracts too? Not just the ones related to what you were doing now? Correct. There are other contracts as... Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry, this is another person. Excuse me? Are you going to order? If not, can I go first? Oh, I'm sorry. We've been chatting without even ordering. Please, go ahead. Snowcrane and I step aside. I suppose this isn't a great place to talk. How about I tell you the rest later? That's a deal. Why don't we try that new burger? Those two over there seem to really be enjoying it, so I'm sure it must taste good. Sounds good to me. Since we're eating in, should I go get us a table? Actually, let's get it to go. To go? Yeah. What is this, to go? You can bring your food with you? Heresy. God damn. Holding 2 combo meals, we step out into downtown. Why don't we eat here? I sit on a bench off to one side of a busy area. Here? Yeah. Don't you like it? No, it's perfectly fine. I just didn't know this is how people ate out now. It's always fun to experience new things. Oh, I guess she has a lot of new experiences to go through. Also, I wonder why. I'm very curious to why she asks, like, the agreement seemed to be, like, to oversee the arc's progression over the year. But I'm very curious as to why their answer matter. Do the answer matter, or is it curiosity type of thing? Will something bad happen if people are like, no, fuck this place, it sucks ass? Or will something else happen if the majority go, yeah, no, this place is great? I also do kind of like disagree a bit with First Lady, as I mentioned, but alas, I like the way the other man was thinking. Like, there are good things. I mean, obviously, every place will have bad thingies. So, like, you can... Oh! Get which game? Get the witch game, you good girl. Oh. Remember my friend who I said like had like this, oh, you the good girl rewarding thingy with Mihara and stuff. Yeah, he just gifted me enough money to buy a game I really want. I'll slap it up here because I cannot remember what it was called, but yeah, you can see the art of it here. I was really excited for it, and and I just love the message to get, like, it's a witch on the cover, as you can see, but like it goes like, get the witch game. Oh, you good girl. That is so sweet. I've had like the worst weekend I had in a long time because my pain medication prescription didn't go through. So not only did I have like 2 full days of withdrawal, which is fine enough. You get a little hot and cold and a little, you know, stomach problems, but so, and during that, and then having this cute little surprise, that was so sweet. My friend, you know who you are. Thank you so much. Thank you. I very much appreciate it. But alas, I'll continue. Snow Crane sits beside me. I'm sure I'll enjoy eating out here. Rustle. I take out 2 hamburgers from the bag and hand one to Snow Crane. Oh, why the sigh? Oh, I just feel bad that you ended up paying because I didn't know how to. I should have watched more about it on this TV. Well, now we know how to do it and you can pay next time. That's true, huh? Then that's just what I'll do. Next time I'm going to treat you to something healthy and delicious. I'm looking forward to it. Now let's dig in. Snow Crane takes a bite of the hamburger. Jump. Her eyes widen as she looks at me. This is delightful. I'm glad you like it. So this is what young people like to eat these days. I'm having so much fun. I'll get started on mine as well. I'm gonna see what all the fuss is about. Enjoy! Jump. As she eats, Snow Crane quietly watches the people passing by. A family smiling as they cross the street hand in hand. An elderly man resting by the roadside. Merchants squabbling with one another. She watches as everyone around goes about living their lives in peace. You really like this, don't you? Huh? You seem to enjoy people watching. Yes, being able to eat while watching all these people makes me happy. Wait a moment. Are we eating outside because you know I enjoy people watching? That, and the weather is nice as well. My goodness. How very thoughtful of you. You're so kind and caring, friend. Such a good boy. Snowcrane lifts her clean hand and pats my shoulder. How did you know, though? What gave it away? At the department store, and at the hospital, and pretty much everywhere we've been, you always seem to be noticing others. Like when you found me asleep in the park and helped me, or when you helped that girl who lost her teddy bear. I figured the reason you're able to notice people is because you must enjoy watching them. Huh, yeah, that's right. The arc has changed in so many ways, and yet, some things haven't changed at all. I find all those differences so needlessly fascinating, I can't help but look around everywhere and watch. So all this time you were underground, as you put it, and you never came above ground? Huh. I did on occasion, but mostly for work. I've never really walked around the city like this, just for myself. Even before coming to the Ark, I was in a lab training for what was to become a line of work. So when it comes to what you might call a normal life, this might actually be my first time experiencing it. The first time? You don't have any memories from before you became a Nikkei? No. I was created to carry out the special duty of handling contracts and agreements. I would watch Tetra TV and read the letters sent each year by the people who had contracts with the Foundation. Within those letters, there was a word I'd never experienced. A living, breathing arc. That might be why I had more of a personal attachment to this contract than most others. Ah, I see. Did it make you feel a little sad? What do you mean? That a contract you care about is ending. Ah, well, yeah, of course. I'm sad knowing that I won't be able to receive the letters anymore. But they held up their end of the contract through the very end. That's enough for me to be happy. Being able to inform someone that they have fulfilled their contract isn't something that happens often. Oh, it is not? There was something Sarah mentioned earlier. It was about people in the Foundation, and how a lot of their dissatisfaction with the support they receive, so they tried to take the Foundation's money, and then I had to discipline them. Do you remember that? Yeah. At the beginning, there were over 100 children in the Foundation. Now, only 3 of them remain who were faithful to their agreement. What the fuck? What the fuck? Did she kill them? Is discipline killing? 3? That means no one else made it to the end of their contract. They either passed away due to illness. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was like, Snowcrane seems so sweet and I fucking love her. I just resonate with her. That was like, oh, punishment. Did you kill them? But no, they either passed away due to illness or unrelated accident. Okay. I'm sorry. I keep dropping the gun here. I'm sorry, Snowcrane. I guess I'm a little suspicious. Or were disciplined by me. Oh my god, you did kill them, for fuck's sake. What do you mean by disciplined? Exactly what it sounds like. I reprimand those who fail to uphold their contracts. At first, I try to reason with them. If that doesn't work, I give them a warning. And if that fails, I resort to force. Oh. In this line of work, that sort of thing happens more than you'd think. Very few people see an agreement through to its end. That being said, within this contract there are 3 whole people who either made it to the end or who still can. That's why I'm happy. I get to meet with those who showed me the arc long ago. And then look them in the eye, tell them they've done well, and bring this all to a beautiful close. I see. I'd like to thank you, friend, for helping me bring something so meaningful to a proper end, and for guiding me around this unfamiliar world I find myself in. You're really a good person. No, really. Only helping you because I want to ask you something. What's wrong? Where did you say the last letter needed to go? Let's see. Leo should be... here. Snowcrane opens her notebook and shows me an address. That's not far from here. Oh, wonderful. Let's go talk to him. And bring this contract to its proper end. Alright. Before we go, let's finish eating. Make sure you chew properly. Yeah, dude, I learned this too. I have had stomach problem from a while, especially with like acid. And I have recently realized, which sounds so fucking stupid, I know. But sometimes, you know, I don't chew properly. I never realized that I didn't. But I started to, I don't know if it was a TikTok or if I decided to just try it. I can't remember, but I started trying to chew my food properly to mush. And I didn't get as bad of stomach problems anymore. And I'm a forgetful person, so sometimes I still forget to do it and I notice the difference. But that is wild. It is wild that like chewing your food like properly to mush and like just semi thing. Like, of course I don't like swallow big ass pieces, but you know, like that slight difference can have so much to say. So this is for you if you have stomach problems, a lot of acid problems especially, or you get nauseous after eating, or you know, not throw up, but you get some of it up again, or you get so nauseous you feel like you have to throw up. Try and just be very patient and chew that food to mush, and I can promise you, but I can promise you it can make a difference. But again, it depends on your problems, but at least try it, give it a go. And I don't know, I just was so shocked over the massive difference. And yeah, so yeah, tangent again, but I want you to be healthy, random person that might watch this, or my friends, or whoever really. I don't want people to suffer like I do, so if I can come up with something that may help you be more healthy, I may as well damn say it, because no one told it to me, or I guess it's random ass TikTok, but I have been to my doctors for years about this and mentioned it. I even went to a fucking swallow test thing where you drink this thick white liquid and they take pictures when you swallow and stuff. Nothing wrong. And I was like, I'm going batshit crazy. But what's wrong? And it seemed to be that. Now we know. Sorry, tangent. Let's go. Once we finish, I'll go get the last friend on my list and give his story a beautiful ending. However, things often conclude in ways we never expect. No, I don't want this to have a sad ending! No! No, no, no. Fuck! Please! Please! Don't be a sad ending, I beg of you! Fuck! Okay, so we have 4 more. Fuck, I beg you, don't be sad. Please, please. Please. I just want... This has been so wholesome and so sad and beautiful, and I want it to end sad. You said this was... You said it was the 5th shelf, right? Yes. Then this should be it. Indeed, I believe this is great. Why are you so sad? Oh, did he die? We lift our heads and look at the photo of an elderly man smiling brightly. Why is it a picture? Did he die? Leo. Beside it is an... No. Fuck. Oh, I'm so sorry, Snowcrane. Oh yeah, I forgot to read it. Beside it is an urn labeled Leo. Did he die now? An hour earlier. Hello. Does your name happen to be Leo? No, Leo is my... Oh, okay, I see. No, Leo's my father. Who are you? Oh, I see. Goodness me, what a wonderful son he has. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Snow Crane. I came to inform your father of the end of his contract with the Foundation. Are you Miss Snow Crane? You know who I am? Yes, my father had been waiting for you for a long time. I see. Then I should go see him right away. Could you tell me where he is? My father passed away last week. Oh, it's so close to, for fuck's sake. Rest in peace, though, Leo. Rest in peace. Fuck. But we were in touch only a month ago. How could this happen? He'd gone quite some time without Evergreen, and his condition suddenly took a turn for the worse due to his advanced age. I see. I wish you would have come a bit sooner. My father never stopped waiting for the day you'd come. All he ever talked about was when he finally get word from his sponsor. Oh. I'm sorry, I was too late. Oh. Snow Crane grips the bag with the letter tightly. Thank you for letting me know. I'm sorry for your loss. We should get going now. Snow Crane, wait. Yes. It's not too much trouble. Could you tell us where his grave is? So, this is how we finally meet. Snow Crane places a white flower in front of the urn. Thank you for asking about his son about this. When he told me what happened, my mind went completely blank. This isn't the first time something like this has happened, but I can never get used to it. That is understandable. You just found out you lost someone you'd been in touch with for a long time. That's right. He and I had corresponded for a very long time. Every year, on the same day, he made sure his letter arrived in the morning. He never missed a single one. Not even this year. He was faithful and dedicated. That's just the kind of person he was. And yet, ultimately, he passed away on before we could finish things up. I should have come sooner. Then Leo might have received the letter he had been waiting for all this time. Now I'll never be able to deliver it. Now you're not leaving the letter? I have to take it back. The recipient is no longer in a state to receive it. Why don't you read it to him? Pardon? Let's read it here. Isn't that how a contract's supposed to end? That's true, but he may no longer be here. But that doesn't change the fact that he was faithful to his agreement this whole time. So read it for him and let him finish out his contract. But he won't be able to hear it. Still, at least we won't be leaving the agreement unfinished, right? Leaving the agreement unfinished. Snow Crane looks at the photo of Leo smiling brightly. You're right. It's important to have closure. Thank you for the advice, friend. You got this. Snow Crane steadies her breathing and looks at the letter that was meant to be delivered to Leo. Leo, though we are concluding this meeting in a way I had not anticipated, you have faithfully performed your contract obligations for the duration of the agreement. Therefore, as witness to this contract, I, Snow Crane, hereby officially declare that you, Leo, have fulfilled your contract with the Foundation to the fullest extent. I will now read this letter out loud on the signatory's behalf and bring this contract to its close. Russell. Snow Crane gingerly unfolds the letter. Oh, hold on, sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I very recently lost my grandma. So I guess it hits a bit hard. I know it's not the same and but I don't know. Oh, I don't know, I just miss her a lot, and you know, typical regret and stuff, and she was a wonderful woman. And I miss her so much all the time. In my head she like could never die. I know it's stupid and silly, but she was just this Wonder Woman who was amazing and sweet and kind and caring. Oh, okay, sorry. Composed, or more composed. Okay. Snow Crane gingerly unfolds the letter. To my beloved child, Leo. After writing you once when you first joined the Foundation, and again when you came of age and left the care facility, I am now writing you a third time. Have you been well? If you're reading this letter, it must mean you have kept your promise to the Foundation for all these years. I applaud such a remarkable display of devotion. Despite the severe hardship you'd endure from losing your family and being cast into an unfamiliar environment, you managed to live honestly without losing your light. That takes great courage and resolve, and I commend you for it. While I am sorry that I cannot tell you all of this in person, it also means that, like all of you, I too am keeping the promise I have made with someone. Please understand that. I hope you will forgive me. I wish I could see for myself how all your faces have changed as you've grown up. I bet you become a fine adult. In fact, I'm sure you have. Though the contract will end and the Foundation will no longer walk through life beside you, I truly believe you have already found a new, dear family members. So Leo, I do not know how much of life still lies before you, but you have proved your devotion in your life up until now. And for that, I hope your life will continue to shine until the very end. Even from afar, I will always be cheering you on. Your eternal supporter in life. Snow Crane folds the letter and places it in front of the smiling photo of Leo. With this, I can report that all the Foundation contract has come to an end. Leo, thank you for all the letters you sent over the years. Through them, I was able to see the Ark even from the deep underground. Tears begin to fall down Snow Crane's eyes. I wish I could have met you and told you this in person. Thank you so much for your dedication. Snow Crane bows her head towards the resting Leo. Standing beside her, I bow my head as well. Me too. Silently honoring the man who faithfully carried out his contract. Oh. My god. Ooh, what a sad one. Fuck. Oh. That was really, really sad. Oh my god. Oh, I hope... I need some happiness. I hope there's some more... This ends on a little bit of a brighter note. Oof. Would you like to rest on that bench for a bit? Sure. Snow Crane and I sit next to each other on a nearby bench. Now that it's late, there's no one else in the park except for us two. Thank you for today, friend. It's because of you that I was able to get closure with Leo. It was all you. You did great today. Oh, come now. I couldn't have done any of this without you guiding me along. Thank you for staying with me for so long. Snow Crane lowers her head in gratitude. It was an unforgettable experience. I am glad it was meaningful for you as well. Now then, since we finished everything, it's time for me to grant you your request, just as promised. Right. Go ahead, ask for anything. I do whatever I can for you. There's a few questions I want to ask you. Will you answer them honestly? You want me to answer some questions? That's really all you want? Yeah, these questions are really important to me. I wonder what it could be so important. Please. Well, judging by your demeanor, they don't seem to be just any questions. Very well, I'll answer whatever you ask me. Thank you. However, if it's something I'm contractually obligated to keep secret, I won't be able to answer. I hope you understand. Of course. If that's the case, just tell me it's confidential, and we'll leave it at that. Very well. And if it's not confidential, I promise I'll answer honestly. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Before we start, could you lower your head for a moment? Huh? My head? Yeah, just for a little while. Okay. I lower my head awkwardly. Snowcrane raises her hand. There. I love this picture so much. There now. And starts to pat my head. I also love that you get this as a... I love that we get this as like a background thing for the lobby. I think this is one of the best one in my opinion. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, a lot of the like sexual ones are cool too, but I just really adore that we're getting some like wholesome ones as well. Because sometimes I just want a little bit of wholesomeness, you know? Even in my big booty game. And starts to pat my head. Goodness, why are you so tense? It's okay, it's okay. I'm not tense. There's no need to be nervous or afraid. I'll answer any question you have. And if you ask about some grave secret of which I can't speak, I'll never threaten you or resent you for it. I swear. Oh, that's so sweet. She's so reassuring. Maybe I really have been tense without realizing it. As I feel her warmth of her hand, the tension in my body begins to ease. There we go, much better. Now, let's take a deep breath, okay? Good. Relax and try to gather your thoughts. Otherwise, you might end up forgetting to ask all that you really want to know. You can take whatever time you need and ask all the questions you want. I want you to feel comfortable asking anything. As the tension fades, my mind starts to settle. Thank you. I'm feeling a lot better now. Really? I'm glad. Snowcrane lowers her hand. Are we clapping? What are we clapping for? Now then, let's begin our fun little question and answer time. I'm not nervous anymore, you don't have to do all that. Oh, this isn't to relieve your nerves. Here's to set the mood. Now, what's your first question? When we first met at the park, you said you were surprised I'd grown up into a lovely young man. I did say that, yes. Does that mean... Do you know about my past? I can see how that would be an important question to you. Yeah. I know nothing about my past, so when I heard you say that, I thought I'd finally met someone who knew something. Oh goodness, I apologize. You've been waiting all day to ask that, haven't you? Well, you're right, I do know something about your past friend. Though, to be exact, I only know your name. How? It was part of the information I received related to a contract. There was a record relating to your birth. Okay. Was this about how I was created as a part of a Whoa. Oh, wait. All the people with the contracts to the foundation, all the children? Like, at least, or maybe not all of them. But like, oh, thank you for letting me live as a human. Was he originally meant to be something else? Was he human-made? Or like, what's going on here? Sorry, I should probably just read instead of asking all these questions. Was it about how I was created as a part of a special project? Do you remember that? No, I barely have any memories left of back then. There was just one short memory that popped into my head a while back. I see. You're correct. You were a child born as a part of a project. It's called Project AD, right? Yes. How did you know that? In that case, can you tell me about Project AD? You want to know about Project AD? You don't have to tell me everything. I'd be happy even just a hint at what kind of experiment it was or what they were trying to research. It's the only way I can know what I was born for or what I even am. Friend, are you not able to answer? Just a moment. I'm going to review the terms of my contract to see if I'm allowed to answer this question. Okay, at least he's double checking. Maybe she can find a loophole or something to like give us a little crumb. Snow Crane closes her eyes. Not long after... Oh, she can have the contracts in her head. That makes sense. Not long after, she opens them again. It is completely confidential. Ah, shit. In other words, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't share anything with you. Divulging such details about the project would be a clear violation of my contract. Only a select few within the Ark even know about the project. Meaning, it's as confidential as can be. I see. Instead, while it may not fully answer your question, I can at least explain why the project was created. Oh, okay. Would that be alright? I'll take any information I can get. Please tell me. Very well. This is a story about a very old contract. Oh my god, what a cliffhanger. You see, I have all the things unlocked, so I don't need to deal with the cliffhanger. Let's go! A long time ago, when the Rapture had only just begun to invade the surface, there were two big forces, the United Force of Humanity, a government military that fought the Raptures, and a group known as VTC, a religious order that possessed advanced scientific technology. Those two forces joined hands to fight the Raptures. Oh, and they made a Nikes? But around the time they finally... Oh, wait a minute. Who are we? No, the scientific advanced, maybe they were the ones who tried to make Nikes, and then the Nikes ended up to be Raptures? Attacking the world? Or they found scrap metal of Raptures and made the Nikes that way. With the help of... I don't know. But around the time they finally accepted defeat and decided to retreat to the Ark, the United Force of Humanity made a major decision. In order to secure the technology they lacked so they could better govern the Ark, they chose to merge with VTC and take on a new name, the Central Government. Oh, so that's when they started calling it that. That's right, many people believe the merger was a end result of power struggle between the two, but I think they simply decided that neither side could defeat the Raptors on their own. That makes sense. That makes, like, we have the tech, but we have the manpower that seems, like, we know to fight, we know all these things, and we know the tech and all. It makes sense for them to merge. When the agreement was reached, the two sides each presented their conditions for the merger. What were the conditions? VTC wanted to continue the research they had conducted on the surface, so they entered into an agreement with missile. So the Nikes were like already started at that point. So if the timeline is correct, I don't think my idea of the Raptures and the Nikes having something to do with one another is all that far-fetched anymore. Forming the independent research institute known as MMR. Meanwhile, the United Force of Humanity wanted to develop technology that would help humankind. So they requested that VTC shared its miraculous scientific advances. Technology that could help humankind? Yes. There were many more conditions beside those, but those are the two biggest ones I'm able to mention at the moment. Also, when representatives from each party gathered, the following statement was added to the agreement. This agreement has been made under the supervision of Veiled Order, a squad that exists to serve and witness to contracts. Should either of the two parties violate any of the information terms, they may be suppressed by force. Wait, you were there when this agreement— Whoa, what? So they already had made Nikes before the Raptors came. Oh my god, which came first, the Rapture or the Nikkei? They okay, 100%, they have something to do with one another, 100%. Now it's just a question of who came before, the chicken or the egg. Wait, you were there when the agreement was made? Yes. I was there both to witness the agreement and to observe that the contract is upheld. That was one of the many reasons I remained underground until now. I see. In regards to the one of those technologies that would be helpful to humankind, you may have heard me refer to someone as you-know-who earlier. They offered themselves up as a test subject in exchange for getting MMR to begin a particular research project. Project AD, the very same one you're interested in. So, the three people we just talked to are part of AD. So the you-know-who is a part of AD. So we are a part of AD, but wouldn't we be way older then? Who is this person? Someone who dreamt of making the world a better place. They wanted the Ark to serve as the starting point for that, so they embarked on many different endeavors. Project AD was one of those. Also, I just thought of one more thing connected to Project AD. You have heard it mentioned many times today. I have? Yes, the miracle drug that extended the human lifespan. Evergreen. So I am, like, super old or something? This person was able to get it mass-produced as a direct result of their involvement in this project. So Evergreen is related to the AD project. They were a really great person, or they died? Not only did they kickstart Project AD, but even the contract that you helped me wrap up today was one of the many good things they did for the Ark. Which you mean they established a foundation you're talking about? Yes! In order to care for children who had lost their parents before entering the Ark, this person used their own wealth to build this foundation. However, they wanted to prevent the children from taking things for granted and becoming wasteful. And they were concerned the money would fall into the wrong hands, which would prevent the children from getting the support they needed. To this end, the foundation made a contract with me and had the children send me letters every year recording the changes in the Ark, enabling you to step in if you saw the funds were being misused. Precisely. This person you're talking about sounds like a really good person. They were. They devoted everything they had to making the world better, to making it good. Others may think differently, but that's what I believe. So, to describe Project AD, I would say it was one of several foundation stones this person laid to build a good world. I hope you can think of it in the same way now. Part of the foundation of a good world, huh? Someday, I'm sure you'll learn the whole truth about the project. Right, someday. Yes, I'm sure of it. Can I ask you one last thing? You can ask me more than one last thing. Can you tell me who this person is that we've been talking about? Of course I can. To put it in terms of your job, they are the boss, high up on the ladder. To put it in terms of the Ark which we live in, they are the commander-in-chief? Wait, Anderson? Is it Anderson? I'm so confused. The command isn't Anderson the commander-in-chief? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. The commander-in-chief? Yes. So the commander-in-chief really does exist. Okay, so it's not Anderson, but so the commander-in-chief really does. And now I'm confused. And then I don't know who the commander-in-chief is. Honestly, I thought it might actually be just a title with no person behind it. It's quite natural that you would think that way. They are currently unable to meet with anyone. Okay, so are they dead or not dead? Ah, so that's why they chose letters said they couldn't come. Yes. That's also why they wrote so many letters in advance. And why I was the one to deliver them. I presume any other details about them are confidential? Correct. For the time being, what I can tell you is, at this very moment, while you and I are speaking, the commander-in-chief is continuing to sacrifice for the Ark. Okay, so they're not dead, but they're in a very peculiar position of some kind. They're sacrificing for the Ark, huh? That's everything I'm able to tell you. Was that helpful at all? Yes and no. I got to learn a lot, but I also feel like I am missing crucial information. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? Not now. I think I'm good. I'm glad to hear that. They weren't easy questions, so I appreciate you answering them as best as you could. Huh. Well then. Do you mind if I ask you one thing as well, friend? You have a question for me? Yes. There's something I'm curious about as well. I'd like you to answer it honestly. What is it? In your opinion, do you think the Ark is becoming a better place? That wasn't what I was expecting you to ask. Oh, really? After spending the whole day walking around the Ark and hearing Sarah and Oliver's answer with all their stories of the past, I found myself wanting to know what you'd think. I can choose. Maybe. It's not quite there yet, but I do think it's becoming a better place. Honestly, I don't think it's moving. Okay, so again, I am a bit behind in like the main story aspect, but based on what I've heard, I would say it's probably still not good, but it's definitely becoming to a better place because it seemed like Nikkeis are getting more rights, like more advocates, and you know, as she said, the medicine is way better, giving generally people more better quality of life. They're starting to, you know, get stuff done on the upside, outside the Ark. They're getting progress there. Like, people have jobs, people can, like, seemingly live pretty decent enough. So, while it probably still has its problems, I'd say it must have become a better place since they first got here. I'm not quite there yet, but I do think it's becoming a better place. Why do you think that? The Ark certainly still has many problems, but I agree with what Oliver said. I have received help from many good people around me, and there are people striving to make the world better, like the Commander-in-Chief. I see. So while the Ark may not be the best place as of now, I think as long as people keep trying, it will get there eventually. I see. I appreciate your answer. What about you? Me? Well, before I came to the Ark, I saw many people on the surface who lost their families due to the war. Or friends. Most people were sad. But today, I got to see the Ark, not through letters or television, but with my own 2 eyes. And I got to see a lot of different people. People still suffer and grieve because of illness, accidents, and the loss of life, but there was also a child who cried over a lost teddy bear, then smiled again when he was found. And families who gathered together to shop and eat together, and everyone was just living their lives. I think the fact that people can now live ordinary lives is an indication that the world has already been moving in the right direction. And the reason people were able to reclaim a semblance of normalcy, Snowcrane looks at me, is thanks to the sacrifice of good Nikes and good people like you, friend. So I think everything will be alright. No matter what kind of place the Ark may be now, good people will continue striving to create and maintain a good world. And the world will keep moving in a better direction. I also believe you will stand at the center of it all. Because because you're a really good person. I'm really not. You can see now that I only helped you because there was a thing I wanted to ask. Well, let's be real. If that truly was the only reason, we didn't have to pay for our food. We didn't have to like learn our stuff. That's like, sure, you wanted something, but that's not the only reason you helped. You started helping even before you knew you would get anything in return. So like, cut yourself some slack. My NPC, my main character friend, you like, yeah, sure, you wanted something, but you helped her. You didn't have to take her to the grave to Leo. You could have just like let that whole thing be. You didn't have to help her grieve, help her get closure. I think main character is being a little meanie to themselves. Oh, is this what was bothering you earlier? There. Snowcrane pats my back. Tell me, when you first took me to the train station, or when you comforted the child who lost her teddy bear, was that all because you wanted to ask about your past? Well, also, just as a good person can't have their own motives. Yeah, that's what I mean. You can still be kind and still want stuff. Having your own desires and hope doesn't make you a bad person. What matters is what you choose to do with those feelings, how you act. I told you before, nothing in this world is only natural in the end. It all comes down to the choices we make. So I think you're a good person, friend. And I'm certain that the future you're working to create will become the good world that I dream of. Oh, talk about pressure. Oh, I didn't mean to make you feel stressed. Not every choice I make will necessarily be for the sake of a better world. I'm only trying to protect what matters to me. Huh. Then how about this? I'll watch over you. Are you proposing we enter into a contract? No. We don't need to enter into any contract or make any promises. I just want to observe, to see the world you create. That'll give me my answer, I think, about the direction the world you build will take, and whether it will be a good world that I dreamt of. Does that mean you won't be staying underground anymore? Oh, you won't be able to observe from down there. I suppose that's true. Alright then, watch over me. But only after you experience the Ark for yourself, not through letters or a TV screen. Once you've done that, let's talk again. We can discuss whether the world is becoming a better place. Are you worried that I've been underground for too long? Well, you didn't know the phones had evolved and certain other stuff I can't think of the top of my head. So yeah, you probably need a little tour of the place. See, you really are a good person, friend. You've grown up to be such a nice boy. Snowcrane strokes my cheek. I think I'm starting to get used to being treated like a child. Alright, it's settled. I won't stay underground anymore. I'll live here in the Ark and watch you with my own eyes. Snowcrane smiles brightly. Let's talk again someday, alright? Good world, the end. Well, now, the story... Oh my god, that was such a nice story. My lord. Problem is now, I don't know, the hard version usually have had like a little thing at the very end. So I guess I will just wait for that to unlock and I will post this whenever that happens. So guess we'll just wait. Okay, so hard mode is out now, but I have a few things I want to do first. I want to open this. Wow, that was not amazing. This. Okay, want to try this one more time. You know, one good for the road or something. Gimme. I mean, wouldn't that be nice? We could have done hard with her, right? No. We shall not. I gave it a go in the very least. I also really wanted to just like finish off the event now because I have edited everything else that has to do with the event. So I'm gonna use a couple of gems just so I can do that. Yes, there we go. Dear benefactor, it has been some time since I last wrote to you. After fulfilling the final contract, I now write to deliver my closing report. In order to inform the Foundation's children that their contracts were ending, I came up to the Ark in person for the first time in a very long while. Since the day I primanded the VTC, to be precise, I met Sarah, who now owns a cafe. I also met Oliver, who had a wonderful life with a fine family he's built. And though I regrettably could not meet him in person, I also found Leo, who lived a truly devoted life, and notified him of his contract conclusion. All three faithfully fulfilled their contracts over a long span of time. And as adults, each succeeded in building a new family of their own. It's just as you wished. I also witnessed how much the Ark has changed. Though illness, misfortune, and death still causes people to suffer, things appear to be like in the times before the war, just as you dreamed, with people free to live normal lives once more, laughing and crying over beautifully trivial things. Some people view these changes and claim peace has made society complacent and that we are heading in the wrong direction. They don't believe the world has become a better place. Others see the same world and point out how people now help each other. Indication the world is becoming good. As you once said, the fact that opinions are split down the middle may itself be proof that the Ark has undergone a meaningful change. Oh, and Oliver asked me to be sure to tell you something. He is grateful to have been allowed to live his life as a human being. He, Sarah, and Leo all miss you dearly. I wanted to be certain I conveyed that to you. Also, through all of these moments, I was together with the child you had hoped you would be born out of VTC's efforts. I watched him comfort a child who had lost her teddy bear, accompany someone who lost their way to the place they needed to go, helped someone find closure who had hesitated and wavering, and, in general, offered his time and heart willingly for the sake of others. He has grown into such a kind person. And that is not all. He has also achieved what no one else ever has. He achieved the astounding feat of reclaiming a part of the surface. While he did say feels a great deal of pressure, I believe he is growing into exactly the kind of person you once hoped for. Someone who will one day lead humanity towards a better world. And so, now that all contracts with the Foundation have come to an end, I wish to watch what choices he will make from here onwards, and what direction the world will take because of those choices. For the very first time, I'm choosing to do this, not as part of a contract or a promise, but of my own will. Snowcrane lifts her gaze from the letter she has been reading and looks ahead. Oh no. I hope you will watch together with me as he creates the future that you long hoped for. Snow Crane bows her head deeply. With this, I conclude my report and formally bring the Foundation contracts to a close. Thank you for everything. The room is filled with a red glow. Snow Crane turns around, putting the giant coffin? What? Is she all... Real? Everyone is just dead. The room is filled with a red glow. Snow Crane turns around, putting the giant coffin behind her, and walks forward without looking back. Goddamn. I do hope I learned to know who that person was, because they seem to be very, very important to the story. A very, very important person to what has happened within the arc, too. But I'm still confused though, why do that person continue to try and make this a better place? Is it due to their contracts they mean that, or are they somehow not alive, but like existing in a way? I have no clue, but this whole thing has intrigued me even more, and I do hope maybe I do get to know something in the main story about it. I don't really know, but this event has been great. I love it, and I do hope you enjoyed it as well. And then I guess for now, we just keep continuing with the main story.